Hey everyone. Hi. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a great day today. I'm not gonna read it. Hey everyone. Hi. How's it going? Everyone having a good day? I hope everyone's having a good day. Let's press 2 real quick so we keep the title screen music. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good day so far? I really hope so. Okay, so if you are reading the live chat right now for the VOD watchers, or if you are just reading the live chat right now in general, hi everyone. So here's the thing. I promise I was already going to do this stream today anyway. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the previous stream. I think I did. I don't know. Either way, I did mention I was going to try to get back to Super Paper Mario. But, so, level 99 grind. I was talking about doing this for a while during the main series, and I was pretty much saying I'm not going to put as much into this as I did with Thousand Year Door. Like, with Thousand Year Door, I tried to make it feel like an active series, even if what I wasn't, or I'm sorry, even if what I was doing wasn't exactly the fastest way to grind to level 99, I'm sorry, to grind to level 99 in the Thousand Year Door, even if it wasn't the fastest way, I still did it the way I did because it was fun to me, and hopefully it was fun for everyone else, even if it was a bit repetitive. But for Super Paper Mario, I did say I'm probably not going to put that effort in because, you know, I do want to grind to the max level in this game, but I just, like, I'm not as into this game's gameplay. So I was thinking we're going to do the level 99 grind, and it's going to just be a more casual series where I'm just standing on top of a block in Fluorosapien Caverns, and I'm playing as Bowser, and I just have him breathing fire and killing infinitely spawning Fluorosapiens. That was the original plan. I talked about it in the main series. Hi, Master Kirby fan. Hi, John Young. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Yeah, that is a cool name. But yeah, so my original plan was it was just going to be a series where I'm basically just doing that. Very unentertaining. Very unentertaining, I know. So I was gonna like just have this one stream be that, and then future level 99 streams would be that in like a corner while I'm actually doing something else as like the main stream, you know? All of that is out the window now. It is all out the window. So very conveniently, Bringle, who I don't even really watch, I'm subscribed to him, but I don't really watch him that often. But Bringle recently posted a short explaining the fastest way to grind to level 99. Sorry, the fastest way to grind to level 99 in Super Paper Mario. And it is so fucking fast that it should only take like half an hour. Like, that's not even my normal stream length. That's how short it is. So we're gonna do that today. We already have some decent headway because, you know, we're at level 47 right now. But we are gonna grind to level 99, and if I do it right, it's gonna be quick. I promise I'm not just doing this stream simply because that short showed up. I was already planning on doing it today anyway, and then that short got posted, so now it's like, you know, I guess we're doing that now. It's more active than what I was planning, but it's also way quicker. You know, it's like half an hour stream versus what, like fucking 8 streams or whatever. I don't know how many streams it took me for 1,000 Euro. It would probably be less than that, but you get what I'm saying. So, you know, so fast? Yes, that fast, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I don't know if he necessarily discovered it, but I do know that he reported it, so I'll give him credit for that at least. Alright, here we go. You can't rename... Yeah, I know, you can't rename files. Okay. So this is a speed run. Not a speed run, but we are doing it just because. But yeah, Bowser's Minions and Bowser Jr.'s Journey stream length. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Yosho. Hi, everyone. Today's gonna be fun. Today's gonna be really fun. A lot more fun than I was originally planning for it to be. I'm not even joking. I was literally just gonna, like, sit here and we were just gonna talk. That's all the stream was originally gonna be. I was just gonna sit here holding down, and we were just gonna talk. But anyway, that's not happening anymore. If it were a speedrun, we would be starting at level 1 for fairness. Oh, for sure, for sure. Okay, so, I believe, yes, we go to chapter 1-1. Yeah, fucking 1-1. That is where you can just do this insanely quick grinding. It's not the only location, because it relies on a certain enemy that is pretty common, but it is, like, the first location where you can do this. You can get to level 99 from level 1 in like 30 minutes in the first level of the game. However, you do have to have a certain character that you don't get until chapter 3-4. So, you can't exactly do it like from the very start, but, you know, you can still do it really fucking early. So, you do need 2 of that enemy. Yes, you do need 2 of them. But even still, this isn't the only room. Or wait, is this even the right room? No, I don't think this is the right room. But there is, like, another room where... Or there are other rooms where there are, like, more than one of that enemy. And... Oh! See if I was cool? I actually don't know. You need carry, though, so as early as the end of chapter 3. Yeah. Oopsie doopsie. Alright guys, so here's what we do. We jump on this Koopa, and I fucked it up. It's alright, that wasn't the strat anyway. That wasn't the strat anyway. But, you know, for those of you who actually watched the Chapter 1 stream, you know that wouldn't have worked. You know exactly why that wouldn't have worked. Did not mean to do that. There you go. Alright, should be this room, I believe. No. Yes, yes, it is this room. Okay. Alright, so what we need are 2 squigs. We need 2 squigs. I'm gonna go ahead and clear these guys out to make things easier, or not. Wow, there are plenty of them here. Holy moly. Oopsie. Alright, what we're gonna do... how do I want to... Where do I want to do this at? This doesn't seem like a bad spot. Yeah, let's do it right here. Alright, I need you to come right here. And you... also. Wait, no! No! Shit! Okay, I couldn't jump. It wouldn't let me. Okay, alright. Any more squigs? Did I fuck up already? Any more squigs? Okay. It's been a strat for a long time. Yeah. Dang, you need Tiptron. What a shame. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do the trick without tattling the squigs, specifically with Tiptron. That is also a hidden thing. I don't know why it wasn't brought up in the short. You do need to have Tiptron, so I am sorry for lying, but you actually can't do it that early. You have to beat, like, the whole game and get max coins first. In the short Bringle, or whoever's footage you use, cleared out the brick blocks with the Megastar? How does that not kill the enemies? Alright, let's do this awesome thing where we, like, get to the room, and then get this, we don't fuck up. I think that would be really cool. Look, guys, I'm gonna show you how to do this thing. Kills too many of the enemies. Alright, Let's try again. He threw 2 squigs to the left. Why did one of mine turn around then? I'm like already not... Okay. I'm like already not quite remembering what just happened a moment ago. Alright, you come here. Yeah, so like why are you doing that? There we go. Alright, not quite lined up, but it's alright, because now they are. Now they're not, because the other guy didn't notice me. Awesome. Okay. You guys should do this awesome thing where you notice me at the same time right now. No. Alright. They're like too far apart. What is this shit, dude? Alright, hold on. You, come here. No, wait, I don't know why I tricked. There we go. That's how you do it. For whatever reason... No, wait, shit. I didn't mean to... Fuck! Oh my god! Okay. Woo! Alright, let's try again. Okay. I need to not trick. I am so used to tricking. Bruh. Alright. Alright. They're a little more lined up now. Alright. Come on. I just need to, like, trigger them at the same time. And then not mess it up. Why are you... Man, whatever. This is fine. This is working. Not as fast as it could be, but it's... Excuse me, it's working. Alright, so this is basically what the trick is. If I can get the other guy over, that would really help a lot. But basically, you just stay in front of the squigs, and then you stomp on their little mud ball things to just get repeated points. Normally, they stop shooting, after, like, a few, but for whatever reason, oh my, really? Okay, hold on. Let's just come over here. For whatever reason, when you're riding on carry, they will actually just keep shooting infinitely, and I have no idea why that is. It's very weird. I'm trying to see if I can get the other guy to, like, move over a little more. You get the idea. You see what I'm trying to do, but I don't quite have them lined up well enough. But yeah, if they were better lined up, I'd be gaining points insanely quickly right now. Like, at twice the speed. I see why I might have wanted to try to remove the blocks now. Because they're, like, slowly inching forward with every stomp. So, maybe let's refresh the room after this and try a new thing. That is just actually breaking the fucking blocks and everything. Oh, see? There we go. Gotta level up. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and refresh the room, and we're just gonna try again. You can get thousands of points from one ball after a while. Yeah. But yeah, this is basically what it was doing. Or what they were doing. This is basically what they were doing. This was how they were like actually getting the level ups and all that a lot quicker. Alright. Bam. We're gonna break these blocks. We're gonna go all the way back here and break these pipes. And that's it. Now we just have to wait it out. I would break like a few more of those blocks to potentially give myself some more room, but I do want to actually be able to get up and not worry about like one of the squigs despawning. So we're not gonna break these. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be a problem. Oh, wrong button. Not wrong button. Wrong pixel. Hey, baby. Okay. Nope. Alright. What I need you to do is go that way. And I need you to go that way. Oh my god! Ooh! Wait! No, that was... Oh, fuck! If I was on carry... If I was on carry, that would have been great. Here we go. This is perfect. No, they're... What? Why are they... Ugh. These enemies, dude. Y'all fucking suck. Get out of here. It's always like some stupid particular shit. It's gonna come this way. No, it's not. Why didn't it? Well, now they're just gonna... They're gonna walk that way forever. Come here. No, please! Oh my god! Why are you walking that way? Sorry. Sorry. Okay. How does it work? What is like... I need to figure it out. I need to figure out what exactly is like the behavior. That's the thing that's getting me, because when I throw them, sometimes they go left, sometimes they go right. And it does not seem to be in line with the direction I throw them. Is it whatever direction they were walking in before? Maybe it's that what it... Maybe that's what it was. It's whatever direction they were walking in. If I could speak, that would be wonderful. Anyway. You can get thousands of points from one... Oh, I already read that. I never owned this game before, but it looks fun to do any percent or 100%. Yeah, this game is pretty fun. It's not exactly my style of gameplay, personally, but... It is still a pretty fun game. Hey, how are you? I'm fine. Getting a little frustrated, but I'm fine. If I can't seem to... If I can't seem to get it to work, what we're gonna do is just go back to the original plan and spend 5,000 streams, holding down instead. Ooh, we got a new Kirby? Yeah. Alright. Alright, here we go. Boop. Alright, just had a thought. Okay, it is the direction they were walking. Alright, I'm scared. Don't do it! Okay. Shit, I don't know which way this guy was walking before. Oh, okay, that's good. Alright, you. That's not what I wanted. No! Why does everything take 5,000 years, dude? Okay. Just go back that way. No, you're not going to. Okay. How about you do this awesome thing where you... Bonk. Oh! That almost didn't make it. Alright. Let's get on carry. Okay. And now if I can just surprise both of them at once. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, so they're like just barely misaligned. Yeah. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's try again. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit if I get hit by one of those balls again. Alright. Can I do that? No, because you were facing that way. Yeah, alright. Oh my... Oh! Dude, come on, man. This is getting ridiculous. Why is it so difficult to line them up? Okay, stop. I think they are slightly too far apart again. Okay. Yeah, they're too far apart. It doesn't help that I have to, like, reset the level if I accidentally kill them, so it's not like I can just... Oh, whoops, I was slightly too late on my timing. Let's just go back through the door. Because they don't respawn, as far as I remember. Alright, so instead of 30 minutes, let's just assume this is going to take like an hour and a half, so a little bit closer to normal stream length. That's how that's how things usually tend to go with me, especially when I do things like that. Come on. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat quite as much, by the way. This is like actually taking concentration. No. No, come on. Do I have to worry about, like, inching too close to them? Is that a thing I have to worry about? Because it's kind of felt like I was getting slightly closer to them, which is why I backed off and went to a distant mud ball, but... then I desynced them. And I don't know, maybe it's not a problem. Maybe I'm just being concerned over nothing. I hate trying to do tricks, dude. I am so bad at, like, every trick. I swear to God. And I don't mean, like, the stylish tricks. I just mean, like, tricks in general when it comes to games. Okay, yeah, maybe the inching closer isn't really a concern. It seems to be pretty evenly spaced. Somehow. It's weird. Imagine at some point I just get a little too excited and accidentally shake the controller. Anyway, this is the longest I've gotten it so far, so that's something. I'll re-chat again next time I have to reset. See, here we go. Look at this point gain. Look at, like, think about how much faster it would have been if I did actually have both of them lined up perfectly. There are no consumable items that put a multiplier on your point gain, right? That's, like, not a thing? Oh, I just realized something. Hold on. Oh, I can't pause. Damn it! Ah! Yeah. Yeah, I just realized something. I, once again, forgot to change my mic offset back. Maybe I should, like, make a separate scene collection for everything I do on my computer versus everything I do on consoles. That way I don't have to worry about, like, forgetting to change the offset back, because then I can just, like, you know, just go over, because, like, oh, I'm doing something on my computer today, so it's gonna be the computer setup, and then I don't have to worry about changing the offset. Because I tend to forget to, like, switch the offset a lot, despite how often I would have to do so. Is my microphone acting up? I'm seeing movement out of, like, my peripheral vision that I don't think I should be seeing. Okay, no, it's... Oh my god! I got really close there. It's like a little endurance challenge to see how long I can sit still and not look at chat or anything like that. Look at my point gain from each stomp, dude. I'm so glad that this is, like, somehow just barely not fast enough to trigger the negative points. It's kind of crazy. Even when you're doing, like, 2, it somehow doesn't trigger the negative points. Alright, we're getting really close to the door, so I might have to stop soon, and that really sucks. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna take... Now that I'm thinking about it, it's definitely gonna take a lot longer if I can't ever seem to get, like, 2 of them lined up. That blows. That really blows. Another level up. Can I squeeze out 2 more? Pretty sure I can get at least 1 more, but can I squeeze out 2 more? I can't tell if someone just sent me a notification. I think someone did. I think someone sent me a DM or something. But I can't look. I mustn't look away. Engaging, huh? I guess it's more engaging than, like, holding down on a pipe all day, but, you know. Just 2 more level ups at least. Please. Please. That's 1 more. I think we're getting a 2nd, maybe even a 3rd. Really depends, though. I gotta make sure I don't kill the squig whenever I need to reset, though, because if I do kill the squig, that means I'm gonna have to, like, go a little further to get another one, and there are only 3 in this room. Oh, no! Motherfucker. Alright. Okay. It's quick once it gets going. Yeah. Guess this is the whole stream as in just to get to level 99? Yeah, pretty much. Still a fun stream? Well, thank you. Squigs need to be half a squig apart or less. Yeah. At least Mario looks like he's having fun. What are you going, or what are you trying to do tonight? I'm trying to get to level 99. And aside from that, Some rooms have a random chance of a speed or slow flower. I don't think this is one of them, however. At least you can line up the 2 squigs. Yeah. Glad I didn't have a... 2 more? Glad you didn't have a 2 more. What? Can you get 10k from a single ball? I thought that was what triggered negative points. I thought it was like the speed at which you gain points. I could be wrong, though. Most entertaining thing ever. Hey, Burning Star. So let me just make sure. Oh, shit, wait! No, everything's back! Which is bad. Because we don't have a Mega Star anymore. No, what? Okay, only the things that were defeated by the Mega Star are back. Alright, we have to reset. Damn, that sucks! What the hell? I'm oblivious? Yeah, I guess I am. I don't know what a 2 more is. What, like a claymore? I just got over 1,000,000 points. Yeah, what level am I at? I'm at level 52. Keep in mind, that was from one session that wasn't even, like, set up properly. That was one bouncing session that wasn't set up properly, and I gained... Wait. I gained 7 levels from that. Between each try, you should try the 2 squigs strat. If it doesn't work, just 1. Well, yeah, of course, of course. Oh, 5. Oh, I started at 47? I thought I started at 45. My bad. Okay, so we got 5 levels. We got 5 levels. Huh! I like how he just fell. Alright. That is not the one I wanted broken. There we go. Alright, now you go that way. I'm gonna... okay. Alright, what do I do about this? I send you back that way, and I grab you. And now... I almost killed them. Alright, they are too far apart again. Let me see if I can... Damn it. Alright. No, that's way too far apart. Okay, so, like, I have to... Wait, that's it. Alright. No! Let me switch to carry, please! Is that... Are they still too far? I think they're still too far. Oh my god, dude. If I get too close, I'm gonna kill the front squig, and I don't want that. So, whatever. We're starting now. At least I have, like, a slight safety net to fall on, you know? No, no car. No car with your... Huh! Wait. Oh. I thought I was, like, stomping on the front one. Wait, so they're not too far apart. Okay, well. Guess what, guys? At least it was, like, the front one. So we have, like, slightly more time. I kind of wish there was, like, a... I kind of wish there was, like, a damage nullification item or something. You know, like some sort of bad negative item that you can apply to make yourself just, like, not do damage. That would probably help a lot with, like, not killing these guys. Only problem is, it would probably also only last, like, 15 seconds or some shit like that. And you can't just open the menu or anything while you're in the middle of a bounce like this, so... Please don't. I'm getting, like, scarily close to that squig. Oh, you know what? Hey, what if I did this with Bowser? No, probably not. Right? There's no way that would make a difference if we're, like, still riding carry. I was thinking, like, if I do this with Bowser, then maybe they can be, like, slightly more far apart, and it would be fine, but I would still have to land, like, super close to the front squig if they're far apart, and even still, like, I don't think... correct me if I'm wrong, I can't remember. I don't think Carrie just, like, becomes wider simply because Bowser is on top of her. So, you know. That scared me. Stay in the sweet spot. Whoa, that was weird. I, like, actually balanced for a second. Oh, are we getting close to the door? Come on. Oh wait, I just realized. I don't have to advance the level up screen immediately. I can just look at chat when I reach level up. Excuse me. They shoot their rocks like your rabbits shoot out their poop? Yeah. Might be a third of a squig. Possibly, yeah. Jeopardy music insert here? Yeah. Alright, I think I am starting to get close to the door, which stinks a little bit, but it's okay. Yeah, instead of holding down, I'm just holding 2. And having to do a balancing act. I might try something because I am genuinely curious. But it's gonna wait a little bit. I'm certain that you can start getting, like, 10,000 points, or that you can reach 10,000 points in this room. I just have to, like, clear out all the bricks and, all the other enemies and stuff. And that way, even if, like, I only have one squig that I'm working with, I can still, you know, I still have, like, this huge room that I can use, you know? But, like, just look at, like, the little space I have been using. I'm already almost earning 5,000 points per bounce. 100% you can reach 5 digits in this room. Even if the game does say, okay, now you earn negative numbers. Like, either way, you can definitely start earning 5 digits in this room. That said, we are close to the door now, so we're probably not going to get too many more level ups. Come on. Keep going. Sorry, I forgot to check chat. Ah. After you get to... How many zeros is that? 3, 6, 7? What, so 10 million? Another digit is added to the score, but you don't have to get it all the way up to that many 9s. Gotcha. I might still do that just out of curiosity someday. Maybe. To say, yes, I actually am the stupid fucking asshole that grinded that high in Super Paper Mario. But that would definitely not be like a main series at all. That would just be something I do on my second channel whenever I feel like it. And even then, I don't know if I'm ever going to do that sort of thing, because that would also mean that, like, I'd probably do that for, like, I don't know, Mario and Luigi or whatever else. You know, any other game where you can keep gaining experience after reaching the max level. You know? That was quick. You used the wrong number of 9s. General question, what game are you going to do next? As far as playthroughs are concerned, I do plan on following up Mario Party 3 with Mario Party 4 relatively soon. And as far as the Paper Mario 100% series is concerned, it's Sticker Star next. But I am also starting a new challenge run. Oh, please. I am starting a new challenge run for 1,000 Year Door relatively soon. No, not starting. I literally just did start it. So that is something I am going to actually be doing. But I probably won't finish that series before my trip to Germany. So it's going to go on like a 1-month pause. See, look at that. You need me to calculate how long that'd take? No. But, at least since the Mario Party max level and the max experience are the same amount. Yeah. Can I squeeze out one more level up? Ah! Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I'm in the 9 millions now. I got to level 61. That's quite a few level ups. Quite a few level ups. Alright. We don't have to reset. I'm gonna do this. Get rid of these piranha plants. Alright. Actually, it doesn't matter. This block is gonna be in the way. Alright, throw. Pick that guy up. Alright, hopefully that won't be a problem. Yes. Come here. Come here, buddy. Boop. Alright, try to get these blocks out of the way. And then... I don't want to do this. Okay. Break these. Uh-oh. Okay. 9 levels. Yeah. Dottie, shrink that guy. Alright, we're gonna leave those there. Yeah, we're gonna leave those there. Oh, fuck! Alright, never mind. That's the end of that road, I guess. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to just toss that guy super far. I'm gonna grab you. And I'm going to toss you super far. And I'm going to break this. And let's see if I can line you up. No. Wait, ooh, that might... I got it, I got it, I got it. Okay. You just have to get them both surprised at the same time. There we go, look at that. Ah, it's a little harder because I'm like being thrown around by both bounces. Look at that. Look how much quicker that point gain is building already. Yeah, baby. Oh, that is perfect. That is how you do it. That's how you do it. Unfortunately, because this wasn't a Megastar setup, I'm not going to have the Piranha Plant pipes cleared out. Or just really like that block that's probably going to stop me. Unfortunately, that's not going to be cleared out, so that will be my stopping point. But we still got a good bit to go until then. Until we get to that area, you know? Alright, I was like moving around just now, and I became so scared that I was about to like initiate a stylish move. Dude, it would have been over if that happened. I would have been so upset. Alright, we're good though. We're good. We're good. I just realized my mic isn't as close to me as I normally have it. Hopefully my audio hasn't been weird this whole time. Aside from just the offset that I once again forgot to actually do something about. This is what I was trying to do earlier. In case it isn't super overwhelmingly obvious at this point. Need you to step on me with a high heel, queen. Yeah? Now we just need to hold this up. Yeah. Is it any wonder why these guys never appeared in another Mario game? Alright, one sec. Shush, Andre. There we go. Now we're lined up more properly again. Alright. No Super Paper Mario original... I'm sorry, no Super Mario Party original enemies have appeared in any other game? Yeah. Dude, Mario loves being at an angle in this game. It's awesome. I'm trying to remember, does this game have, like... Okay, so, when I was playing Thousand Year Door on the previous stream, I once again took note of, like, just that weird thing in Thousand Year Door where sometimes Mario will not actually face away from the player when walking, like, toward the back of the area. I'm trying to remember, does Mario have that problem at all in Super Paper Mario? And I don't mean, like, when he's riding on Carry or whatever, I just mean, like, when he's actually walking. Does Mario have that problem in this game? Or did they fix that? I think it's like when you have low health or something, right? In Thousand Year Door, I mean. Or just some other thing otherwise interrupts an animation? Something like that. Dude, look at this fucking point gain. Holy shit. Woo! Mario has 8 awesome angles. What game do you think is better, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart World? That is a difficult question. Here's the thing. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is, in my opinion, the definitive Mario Kart experience. Because you have, like, even if the quality of them isn't exactly the greatest, you know, obvious example, Toad Circuit, you have, like, 96 tracks to play on in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, plus a huge roster by... Well, okay, maybe not a huge roster, but, like, a pretty good roster by Mario Kart standards. And you have, you know, the 3 default racing speeds, plus the mirror mode, plus 200cc, which is way faster than 200 should be, but, you know, it's fun. I like it. And the menu is actually organized and shit like that. Just in general, I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the definitive Mario Kart experience. Now, whether it's better than Mario Kart World, I don't know. I'm kind of inclined to say yes, but I'm not sure. Because the problem is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a lot of problems relating to the computer's kind of just being shit at actually racing, so, like, they don't really put up a challenge. You know, once you get too good at the game, you're just always in first if you're playing in single player. But then otherwise, I don't know, it's just really hard to, like, actually catch up to first in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I think that's kind of stinky. New digit, yeah. It's really hard to, like, actually catch up to first place in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But then in Mario Kart World, you have, like, the opposite problem, where it's way too easy to catch up to first. And that's not necessarily an issue, but a lot of it has to do with just the items that are given. Because, like, second and third place will like, both get fucking triple reds. And what is first place supposed to do about that? Because they're not going to get, like, 2 sets of triple greens or anything, you know? That is just how it can play out. And on top of that, shit, what was I... Right, the fucking golden mushrooms and all that. Because there are 24 racers and everyone's so tightly packed together, it is really hard to, like, actually get out of the middle of the pack. And I think that is kind of bad, honestly. I don't think that's good, especially because, like, a lot of that has to do with just item rolls. You know, like, there is a lot of skill involved, don't get me wrong. But it does feel like there are a lot of situations where it's hard to get out of the middle just because you're not getting good items and everyone around you is just pelting you with shit. You know? And, I don't know. Point is, I think the item rolls are kind of dookie. I can literally get a golden mushroom in a knockout tour and be all the way up in first place. Just from that golden mushroom. Alright. Fun's over. Yeah. Yeah, fun's over. Alright. Oopsie. Let's just try to set that up again. We don't have to reset the level. Going for the power bounce world record? Or going for the power bounce record is? I see. Why can't I read, dude? Oh my god! Going for your power bounce record, I see. Yes! Yes! We'll call it that. Power bounce cap is 9,999 in 1,000 door? Yeah. Oh wait, shit. How am I gonna get up there? Okay, hold on. You wanna come over here really badly. New plan. Okay, hold on. Me when I forget I literally have a high jump character. Can I, no. I did not mean to do that. Alright. I need you to go, like, really far away. No, like, I mean really far away. Like, all the way over there kind of far away. But, like, no. Like, even further far away. Thank you. Okay. Bounce up real quick. Okay. Hey, Cool Life, how's it going? Wish your bank account was like that? Or rose like that? Me too. I think I kind of rambled a lot, but long story short, I think I like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe more than Mario Kart World right now. I feel like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe actually uses its mechanics, where Mario Kart World doesn't, really. Like, there are huge shortcuts in Mario Kart World, and that is not a problem at all. I do think it creates a huge skill gap, but it is not a problem that there are huge shortcuts in Mario Kart World. What is a problem is, like, there aren't really minor shortcuts in Mario Kart World. Like, there are some, but as far as, like, actually using the mechanics of the game, in a lot of cases, it is faster to not go out to that rail or go out to that Yoshi's dash food or go out to jumping on that wall or whatever. Like, in a lot of cases, it's faster to just keep going where you're going, you know? And then you have all the intermission tracks, which just barely give you any walls to grind on or rails to grind on or whatever else anyway. So I kind of think that the game just sort of has a little bit of a problem with actually using its mechanics, you know? That's kind of like a huge part of Mario Kart World that disappoints me. Otherwise, though, I love the game, and I want to make that clear. I really do love Mario Kart World. I know I just spent forever stuttering and complaining about it a lot. I promise I do love Mario Kart World. I actually do think it is a really good Mario Kart game, personally. It just has a shit ton of missed potential and things that just kind of feel underbaked, in my opinion. Last night I saw a spider killing a firefly outside your window. Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, okay. He didn't just fall that time. Alright, right. Throw! Wait, no, not you. You, come here. We're gonna break some bricks. And when I say some, I mean quite a lot. We're gonna try to leave that guy alone up there just in case I do accidentally kill one of them. Oh shit. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so glad that I did not kill him. Shit, I can't get him though. There we go. Alright. Break these. We'll leave that guy alone, actually. This guy's closer to the start. Oh my god. Okay, never mind, I guess. Why can't I time this? Thank you. Alright. Wow, you actually, like, stayed over there. That's cool. I'm scared, actually. No, I didn't want to do that. Shit. Ooh, they're really close now. Okay. No, I'm stupid! Oh, come on! Why did I do that? Ugh. Get the fuck out of here with your stupid mud balls. Alright, it's okay. It just means we have a lot more space to work with now. Maybe. No, okay. That was a little too far. Or, like, just not the right spacing. No. The hell? Okay, that's relatively close. Can I get both of you? Yeah. No! Ugh. Alright. We're gonna break some bricks. We're gonna break some bricks. Okay. They're lined up. Don't be bad at the game. Don't be stupid. Just... Bam, both of you. Okay, they're a little far apart, which is not great. Ooh, please. Please? Dude, I'm like so fucking close to this squig. I don't like that. Alright, we're not going to be gaining quite as fast with this one, but as long as I don't kill the front squig, it'll be fine. I'm, like, actually getting tense from, like, how close I have to get to this guy. Man, why do those bricks that the squigs stand on have to be coin blocks? Come on. No! I fucking... Oh! Okay. Stop making noise, please. I looked over at my fucking microphone line because I could see it moving from, like, all the... Like, you know... Okay. Call me ridiculous, but I'm saying 8 Deluxe because of the content already inside and Nintendo's greedy as hell. I suppose. At least I got a decent amount of points. Yeah. I'm sorry, Twilight. The number on the far right is about to fall off the HUD. Is it? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just kind of had to do it. Okay. Watch it just fall off and you lose points. Dude, I'd love to see myself start losing points because that means I did it successfully. You know how to fucking set up just for, like, one of these attempts, dude. And then I go and kill the guy because I look away for, like, a second. Ugh. I need a stream room, dude. I really do just need a stream room. Free from, like, external noise constantly distracting me. It's grinding time! Yep. Where are we at? We're at 67. Jesus. This really is like an insane grinding method. It's pretty cool. Ugh. Why do you do that? Fucking weirdo. Come on. There we go. Perfect. No, that's perfect. There we go. Break, break, break. There you go. Oh! Okay, you. Come here! Oh! Alright. Just throw you over there. Alright. Can I get this guy without killing him? Yes. Alright. Now we have a second chance. Wait. No. No. If I could just, like... Yeah, just you. Perfect. Alright. Break this. And I'm fucking stupid again. Alright! Yay! I don't know why I didn't break those in the first place. That was kind of stupid. Think I'll play some Mario Party 3? You do that. Ah, you take forever, dude. Alright. That's too close. Nope. Wait, hold on. I can do it like that. Nope, hold on. Wait, if I can... There we go. Nope, never mind. What? Bro! Fucker! Go away! Jesus Christ, dude! I actually, like, hate these enemies, dude. I'm starting to, like, really hate these enemies. Stop it! You're not supposed to fire this much! Go away! Look at that, they were lined up, too, but I was, like, way too... God. No. Mm-hmm. Okay. I almost threw. That, and I mean that in more ways than one. We switch, and let's not be dumb. Jump in front of them. Jump in front of them. That's all you gotta do. Yeah! There... Yeah! There we go! Now that we've used up, like, fucking a quarter of the space that we were gonna use. God, why is it so difficult to set up? Mm. Okay, we're doing good so far. Just keep focus. Don't land on them. Ooh, already got a level up. There we go. Each time you flub, Sonic 06 Game Over music. Yeah. Mario doesn't get tired of making noises? No, he does not. I hope y'all are having fun today. We've got so much space because I cleared it out with the Megastar. I'll actually, like, genuinely be sad if I mess this one up. I really will. I do think maybe I should have, or maybe it would have been better to say that, like, it takes about 30 minutes if you don't have a massive skill issue. That probably would have been better to say. Oh well. Ooh. What level am I on? I'm somewhere in the 60s right now. Wonder how Bro's voice pipes are holding? Good question. Oh. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! Wah! Woohoo! Woohoo! I love how much noise Mario makes in this game, and Thousand Year Door. And I'm so glad they didn't get rid of that in the Thousand Year Door remake, aside from the section where you are, this, like, Shadow Mario. Nameless Frank. We'll say from, aside from the point when you're Nameless Frank. That's, like, the only time he doesn't make sounds, and I think it's kind of clever. But I really hope that the next Paper Mario game will let Mario make sounds again. It's such a minor thing, but I actually do enjoy when he makes sounds, instead of just being silent all the time. And all the characters have their own little voices, and they make their own little sounds, too. In the Thousand Year Door remake, like, hell yes, we are so back, dude. Give me more of that. I like when characters make sounds. They said, okay, here's an aspect of the Thousand Year Door. We're gonna make sure we not only include it, but also make it even better. Like, oh my lord. Hell yeah. Ooh, that was thunder. I don't know if y'all heard that on stream or not. Probably not. Ooh. Look how quickly I'm leveling up now. Nintendo 64 and Switch 2 feels like it has a higher frame rate or something. That would be weird-ish. Maybe it does, except for the games that are, like, meant to be capped at a certain frame rate or something, but you're saying you said you're playing Mario Party 3, right? Huh. Does Mario Party 3 have an unlocked frame rate? Or is it just because you're playing on a better screen? Alright, come on, line them up a little more. Ooh. Okay, I'm starting to feel like I need to pop the fingers on my left hand. But I'm scared to take my hand off the D-pad. Stop getting stiff, fingers. Okay. It's even funnier because my right hand is the one that's being completely stiff right now. But anyway. TV. Oh, huh. Someone use Feather's Talking to make him a talking noise for a Thousand Year Door character? No. Hey, Nick. Yu-Gi-Oh! Series makes duels so much more exciting and dramatic. Yeah, Paper Mario series isn't really great at duels. I think Mario's winning against the Mudballs right now, but I'm not sure. I think when they, like, tried to come up with the point values for each level up and space them apart and everything, usually a lot of RPGs tend to just kind of, like, do this thing where after a certain level they stop increasing the amount of experience, or, like, only increase it slightly. Because I'm definitely getting the impression that, that's what's happening here. I'm getting the impression that, they definitely didn't account for the fact that the player was still going to find something like this, you know? I think that's kind of funny. You know, at least a little bit. I actually would love to see 5 digits. I really hope I don't mess it up. Just maintain my, stability. Maintain my stability. Woo! Look at that! I just got a level up, like, what? 30 seconds ago? This is so quick! Imagine someone makes a Super Paper Mario mod where there's a boss that is genuinely, like, damn near impossible if you aren't at the max level or close to it. So you actually have to do this at some point. That would be stupid. I hope nobody ever does that. Because this is not exactly fun gameplay. Like, it's fun, but not quite, like, I want to do this in a mandatory thing kind of fun, you know? Yeah, gaming moment right here. I don't know if he's touched their life points yet. Yeah. By the way, to be clear, Like, it's not even just the fact that characters have, like, their own little talking blips in the what the hell? It's not even just that, like, the characters have their own little talking blips in the $1,000 remake. It's also the fact that, like, they use those talking blips as voice lines for certain things. Like, when you select them in the partner menu, or, just when they do some things in, like, battle or whatever, you know? Like, even that, like, actually making it feel like the characters really do just have a little voice and make sounds just as much as Mario does. Just as much as Mario does. You know? I just think it's a fucking adorable detail, and I really hope it doesn't ever go away. It honestly might feel empty if it ever does. Origami King already feels a little weird. Or not even just Origami King, but, like, literally any of the modern Paper Mario games already just feel weird in any instance where we actually see Mario have a talking animation, but nothing comes out. You know? Origami King, though, it especially feels weird because he has, like, a fully drawn-out talking animation with, like, him moving his hands and everything. So it's like, you know? I think I was, like, getting too close to the first squig there, because I think I was stomping on the second mud ball more. Imagine beating a scripted Lost boss. I know, right? It's actually really cool that there is a game that I have played now where that is a thing. Genuinely, like, one of the coolest fucking boss fights in any game I've ever played. Dude, this point gain is awesome. Thank you, Bringle, for posting that short. This is a way funner, or way cooler, way more fun stream than otherwise. Cows are delicious. They sure are. Alright. We're in the 9,000s now. Man, I wish I had, like, all the time and energy in the world to just, like, draw more stuff for the PNG Tuber. I really did just kind of, like, drop it after I made the new one, which sucks, because I made the new one specifically for, ease of, like, being able to draw more, you know? Ugh. Oh well. Alright, we're getting really close. Oh, we're in the 5 digits now. We are earning 20,000 points every time we stomp on both of them at the same time. Incredible, dude. Absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, it is going to be coming to an end relatively soon because we are getting a little close to the door, but, you know. How do you become a channel, Yoshi? There is a button close to the subscribe button that says join. That is YouTube's membership feature. That would be, like, paying me money, though, so, don't do that if you don't want to pay money. But that's what the channel Yoshi thing is. It's the memberships for my channel. If you were to become a member, you get, perks such as access to a Discord server that is more active than it used to be, because I actually am present there now. Not super commonly, but I am somewhat present. And you can also get notified there, as far as streams are concerned. Isn't that linear growth? Yes. But anyway, or, you know, you can just, like, have little emotes to use in chat, which I think I probably could add more of at this point, but I haven't. Creator only gets like 70% of the money, Greedy Glue is 30%. Well, you know, that's better than Twitch, so I'll take it. Honestly, I am perfectly fine with it being 70%, personally. Did you know that I meant that personally, by the way? Super personally. But anyway. Dude, I'm so curious what my level right now is, but I can't check until I land. We gotta be, like, skyrocketing right now, though. Okay, you know what? 2, 4, 6, 7. No, wait, no, never mind, forget it. I was gonna start counting, like, how many bounces in between each level up. But, I'm, like, immediately gonna get fucked up every time I don't get the double bounce, so it's fine. Definitely seems to be, like, about 20 to 30, though. I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so 18 minus 2, that's 16. So 32 plus 2, 34. So it's 34 bounces right now. 34 bounces to get to the next level up. And I'm just doing them like that, you know, in a snap. And that number is going to just, like, keep gradually going down the more points I earn from doing this. Because I'm definitely, like, increasing the number of points I'm earning per bounce faster than the amount of points I needed to level up. At least I'm pretty sure. Either way, even if I'm not, it's about even. So it's fine. Oh, that's the door over there. Oh. Level 99 is about 25 million, maybe a bit less. Gotcha. 250,000 points per double bounce. Yeah. When do I plan on landing? What do you mean landing? Oh, once I run out of space in this room. Twitch is 50% or less? Yeah. If I ever get monetized, I might make memberships $1 or whatever the minimum is. I considered doing that, but then I was like, no, I do still want to, like, actually make a decent amount of money, especially because I'm, you know, I knew I wasn't going to be introduced in the second tier for a while. So, that's why I went for, like, what, $3, I think? It's like $3 or $4. Okay, that was less bounces, I'm pretty sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, I got a lot of single bounces there. I think I got like 5. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, of course, but as soon as I stop counting, I get a level up where I don't miss a single double bounce. That's a bit of an oxymoron, but you know what I mean. Oh my god, I'm earning like, what is this, 30,000? 30,000 per double bounce. Also, I don't know why I read 250,000 points earlier. I may be kind of dyslexic. That's like 25,000, not 250,000. Anyway. Oh, no! I killed one! Damn it. Well, there goes that. Let's just squeeze out a few more level ups from this. I think we still have another one that's alive, so we can just repeat this again. We aren't going to have as big of a field as last time, but we can definitely repeat this without having to reload, I think. Yeah, we've reached the end now. Damn, dude, that sucks. I probably could have gotten, like, at least 3 more level ups out of double bouncing. Ugh. Damn, dude. Oh, I almost just missed the mud ball entirely. No way you can jump over them and continue from the other side, right? I'm gonna say probably not, no, because they move too slowly. Even if I were to, like, jump up in the air and trick, I still don't think I would actually get it. Maybe if I were playing as Peach and I got off of carry midair and then I, did the parasol, maybe. But then the trick wouldn't work from that direction because I'm no longer on carry and I need to be on the ground to jump onto carry again. So, yeah. Once I reach the end of the screen, that's kind of a bust. But, you know, we made a shit ton of progress just from this one bouncing session. That was absolutely the best so far, and it felt fucking amazing. I was really enjoying that. So hopefully we can do it a second time. But I think we're also just getting, like, really close to the max level anyway. Ooh. Alright, and how did we do? Oh, we're at level 99! Oh, we did it! That's it! It's level 99! 56 hours, 53 minutes. That is fucking ridiculous, dude. Holy shit. That's level 99. Is there no place to do something like the 3D World Lives exploit? There are places to do that, including in this level, in fact. But because of how Super Paper Mario is made, if you are gaining too many points off of a single thing, or even just too quickly in general, because I know it's not just a single thing. I know this for a fact because it happened once between, like, a bunch of strikers and Match Koopas and shit in the pit. Not on stream, unfortunately. I wish I could have shown it on stream. But, yeah, right here. You can do it right here, and I can fuck it up. We're gonna go back to Flipside and save. But, unfortunately, you will start losing points, like what happens when you stomp on the Fluorocragnians. Let me pull that forward. So, it doesn't work. They did it to, like, try to stop players from gaining points too quickly, but then they didn't consider that. So, you came back at the perfect time. Congratulations. Thank you. 1.5 hours. Look at that. Told ya. Granted, a lot of that was just me fucking up, so, you know. That was pretty good, though. That was pretty good. 265 HP, 52 attack power, and we are at level 99. Those will be our final stats for this run, with a score of... what is that? 25,024,440 points. Get paid. Thank you, Linky. Thank you. I really appreciate that. 130 coins, 56 hours, and 55 minutes of time played. These are our final stats. For good. So here's the thing. You can bring some of these stats higher. I mean, obviously we know you can bring coins higher, but we already did that, and we're not going to max them out again. No reason to do that. I think I did do that in Thousand Door, but, you know. Whatever. You gave 30 coins to Mario? That's unfortunate. Why'd you do that? Yeah. You want to touch Linky's... huh? Anyway, there are higher stats. You can go to higher stats. You can go to however many 9s would be the max there. I guess that's... hopefully that's the maximum number of digits you can end up with. So all that, with that score, just... that's a bunch of 9s. You can go that high, and theoretically, I could probably do that within a few streams because of how quick that level grinding method is. But, as far as attack power and heart points are concerned, you can reach higher numbers through HP plus and power plus items. Only problem is, the only places where you can get an infinite number, or the only place I can think of where you can get infinite numbers of those, is the Flipside Arcade. Is there an enemy that drops them Max attack is 99 and max HP is 999, which also means Bowser's max attack would be, what, 198? Unless they just round it out to, like, 199 or some shit like that. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, so you can definitely go much higher. I don't know if there are any enemies that have a rare chance of dropping HP plus or power plus items. Either way, I think we'd be probably more guaranteed to get them from the Flipside Arcade, but that is not something that I can do quickly. Like, I honestly think I could get to max score higher or faster than I could get to max heart points or max attack. So, yeah. We will not be doing that. Maybe someday, if I ever feel like doing that sort of thing, we could start like a super long running series. You know, I've always wanted to have a series that's just like a super long adventure, you know? I don't know if we could call this an adventure, but I've always wanted to have a series like that where it's just like, it's just something that's been on the channel for years on years, you know? Maybe I could do it someday. It's never going to be a primary focus. I promise you that. It will literally never be a primary focus. I'm not going to just, like, stream that once a week or anything. It's just whenever I feel like it. If I were to do it. If I were to decide I want to do it. I'd probably even just do it on my second channel. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah. It's something to consider someday, but not exactly a priority. So, you know. That said, you have a super long adventure at home. It's Mario Party 3. Oh, you're right. I do. Except, unfortunately, the people who are subscribed to this channel do not care about Mario Party. They care about the Mario RPGs. Which is fair, because that's the whole point of this channel. But anyway. Watch the Super Hornio movies. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, that's gonna be all for today. I know it's a shorter stream than usual, but we reached level 99 in Super Paper Mario within one stream. An hour and a half. And I am gonna say we did do it within an hour and a half, even though it was beyond that point on the stream timestamp, just because I spent a lot of time talking at the beginning. But anyway, how many streams do you do per week, and how far alert do you do them? I usually try to aim for 2 streams per week. That's usually my goal. I usually try to aim for 2 streams per week. And then, I usually alert kind of just as I'm starting. If it's a big thing, like I'm starting a new series or something, usually I'll alert like a couple days in advance saying, hey, I'm going to be doing this on this day at this time. And at the end of my streams, usually, if I know when my next free day will be, I will say, okay, I'm going to stream on this day. But I don't usually post that because it's never concrete, unfortunately. So usually I just kind of alert streams like as they're getting started. But anyway. Follow Blue Sky and also sub here and hit the bell. For sure, for sure. But anyway, yeah. So regarding the Mario RPGs, next up is Paper Mario Sticker Star. It's definitely not going to be quite as long. There will be some grindy stuff near the end. I do know that there will be grindy stuff near the end. Not really a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. But I think in general Sticker Star will be relatively short. I think it'll be relatively short. So, you know. I don't think it's going to be too painful. I know how to make it entertaining. Did you also wish Rosalina was your mom as a kid? Not my mom. I actually did have a crush on her as a kid. I'll be real with you. It was like the one fictional crush I can remember having. But anyway. Well, at least that I'll admit to. But yeah. Let's go to the file select screen. I want something more upbeat. Charge your Wii remote. You guys think we'll ever get Wii stuff on Switch too? Oh no. Oh, you missed level 99? I'm sorry. Compared to the first 3 games, it's shorter? Yeah, it's pretty short. It's pretty short. There's not really a whole lot to do as far as 100% is concerned in Sticker Star, so it'll mostly be pretty manageable. There's just some stuff that wasn't properly tested by the developers, so it takes way longer than it should. But Sticker Star will be fine. Have you saved? Yes, I saved. Don't worry. Ta-da! Level 99, babies and gentlemen? Babies. Okay, that is not what I meant to say. But anyway, look at that. Literally an hour and a half since I started the game. From 55.25 to 56.55. I was right on the money. Anyway. You know, I missed this font, by the way. This one. This font. They got rid of it. After Sticker Star. Not even the 1000-year remake has it. They replaced, like, all instances of this font that I can think of with just, like, the regular Mario font. But, you know, still kind of stylized like how the text was in 1000-year Door. They've gotten rid of this font. This is, like, the Paper Mario font, basically. And it's not a thing anymore. It's gone! I want it back. But it's fine. I don't actually mind the Mario font. It's fine. It's just something I kind of notice now. But anyway. And calls you BB? Big baby? That's cute. Anyway. So, my plans moving forward. We're going to start Sticker Star at some point. Probably after my Germany vacation. Why are Hundo and 100 not actually 100%ed? They are. I mean, they're not like level 99. But they are 100%ed. And this one was the stream one. If you count level 99 as part of 100%, then, like, more power to you. It's just most people usually don't. And hell, not even I would, and I count, like, everything as 100%. But yeah. Now this one's, like, super duper 100%. What's the worst Paper Mario game in your opinion? Sticker Star. It is Sticker Star. The thing is, that's like a weird question for me to answer because I personally see things about Sticker Star that I like that are just not really present in, or not, I don't know, how do I describe it? Like, it's things that Sticker Star does right, that Color Splash and Origami King fuck up. You know? Or just, like, things that make Sticker Star interesting that, like, still have it stand out from the rest of the series. Despite also standing out for just simply being the worst Paper Mario game. Pretty agreed upon. You thought Color Splash? There is no bad Paper Mario game, but it is the least good. Yeah. I don't know. It is pretty close to bad. It's not bad, but, like, I would say, at least by Mario standards, it's a bad game. But of course, there have been worse. Sticker Star is not the worst Mario game. So, Color Splash exists. God, that game is shit. Yeah. At least what I felt during your marathon. I don't know. The thing is, when it comes to actually playing the games, myself, I think I would probably say Color Splash is my least favorite. But just overall, for everything that these games are and what they do, and if I'm, like, actually trying to get, like, a particular kind of experience, I have to say Sticker Star is the worst one. Because even Color Splash has some attempt at a story, some attempt at characters. Even if it's a shit attempt, it has some attempt there. And it has a bit of a sense of humor. Honestly, I'd say it's probably funnier than Origami King, at least. And there is a lot to Color Splash that I do enjoy over Sticker Star as well. Like, it feels like they did at least try making a shit Paper Mario game that feels like the older Paper Mario games. That is a very cruel statement. But, you know, like, they brought back a lot of stuff from older Paper Mario games, but it wasn't the stuff that actually mattered. It was just like, oh yeah, this cute little thing that the older games did, that was charming. You know, like having letters. But it's still, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I think I, like, overall actually like Color Splash's world more than Origami King's. Maybe. It feels like there are more unique locations, and it's more walkable because of, like, the level segmentation. You know, because it is a huge world. Color Splash is a huge world, but it's segmented into levels, so you can walk between places very easily, you know? Even if you don't have any way to move faster, and everything is just smaller and more contained. With Origami King, you have, like, these huge worlds, and for one, a lot of them are just, like, shit we've seen before. Like, oh, here's your grass. Here's your grass mountain. Now here's an autumn mountain with, like, a Shogun Studios, you know, like a Japanese-inspired theme park. That's cool. That was cool. Now here's a desert where the sun has been cut out of the sky. Now here's your water world. Again, that one was a really cool chapter. Now here's your sky islands. And I know that's generalizing it a lot. That is generalizing it a lot because they are a little bit more unique than I'm giving them credit for, especially like Chapter 5 and, well, Chapter 3 tries. But, you know, like Color Splash, it feels like each location is a little bit more memorable and definitely much more walkable than Origami King's locations, because Origami King just has these huge worlds with huge areas, and I think that's really cool, but there's no faster way to walk around. Like, you have quick travel pipes, but there's one per chapter. And then you have the Sensor Lab locations, which are also connected to each other, and you can quick travel through those. But again, there's one per chapter. So you get like 2 locations, and they aren't even all linked up. It's like they're split in half. And they're only linked up by the fact that the primary Sensor Lab location links back to the museum, which is where the quick travel pipes are. That's it. That's the only way they link up. It's stupid. I don't like how it's designed. 50 coin battle, please let me win. Good luck. So it's like you just have these huge worlds with like not very many quick travel points, and then, you know, how do you move around quicker? Well, you get the boot car type B in one chapter, and you get a quicker motor in another chapter, only when you're on the water though. The rest, good luck. Have fun, you get to walk. There's no, you know, you don't get to have rabbit tea anywhere outside of Toad Town. You don't get to have like a little partner you can ride around on. Nothing. I think Origami King is actually the one Paper Mario game after 64 that would have benefited from a spin dash. But anyway, you didn't win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sticker Star's areas aren't very unique. That is true, and that is something Color Splash has over Sticker Star. Got enough for a star at least, if you're lucky. I see. Imagine a new Paper Mario game comes out and it shows all the chapter doors and they just don't end, and you're like, oh my god. So that's basically saying, unless you're saying like each one is a full-length chapter, which I think that game would probably get old. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not want a Paper Mario game that goes on forever. But, if you're saying those are like full chapters, yeah, I don't know how much I would want that. That would be impressive, but I don't know how much I would want that. If it's levels, that would basically just be, like, you know, Super Paper Mario through Color Splash again, except now it's designed by John Horizontal Menu of the Zelda team. So, I don't know how much I would like that. I think I would just like a level select at that point. But, you know. Eh. Still could be interesting. I'm really enjoying just sitting here talking. I didn't really get to do that talking like I was planning to. But yeah. Yeah. To get back to the point, Color Splash has a lot of stuff that I do like about it, and it feels very homey to me. Homey? Nope, that's not it. Never mind, forget it. Never do a Marge impression again. Homer! No. No. But, I don't know. There's something about Color Splash that's just very nostalgic to me, and it probably just has to do with the fact that it was the last Paper Mario game I played before my teen years. But, you know. Or even just in my early teens is probably more accurate. I don't know. It is probably just nostalgia, but there are things about Color Splash that just make me kind of enjoy it. It's a pleasant little game. The soundtrack helps a lot. Sorry. Was hiccuping there. The soundtrack helps a lot. The soundtrack is very comfortable to listen to. But, yeah, I think overall, as far as just playing the game and not really trying to get, like, a story experience or anything out of it, Color Splash is my least favorite one. Sticker Star is my least favorite in general. I think it's the worst Paper Mario game, but Color Splash is my least favorite if we're just talking gameplay. It's literally just Sticker Star's gameplay, but worse. Like, I don't get what they were going for there. I know they said, like, okay, so when we design Paper Mario games, we try to, like, make a new battle system or a new gameplay system for each one, unless we feel like we didn't really expand on the previous one enough, so we make the next game where we expand on that battle system, which I think that was just full of shit. I think they were just trying to justify Color Splash and just throwing in Thousand Year Door as an example. But, you know, I know they said, like, oh, we're just trying to expand on the previous game's gameplay because we don't feel like it was expanded enough. But, they didn't do it in the right way at all, so you might win Spiny Desert first try. I hope so. Hear me out, Tower of 1000 Trials or Origami King DLC? If they introduce new puzzles and add more stuff to make it interesting, sure. If it's just like the same puzzles that are already in the base game, no thanks. Because that would get boring really quickly. Fucking Mario, no! I do think it would be very interesting if they ever did anything with, like, Origami King getting a Switch 2 upgrade or Switch 2 edition. Because, I don't know how they would even do it. I mean, for one, it's clear that they're not. Because they fucking dropped Origami King as soon as they could. Like, they stopped... After Origami King released... Sorry, let me look at y'all. After Origami King released, there were like a grand total of 2 Twitter points. 2 Twitter posts. There were 2 Twitter posts from Nintendo. If even that. It might have been 1. But like 1 or 2 Twitter posts from Nintendo advertising Origami King after it released, and then they just fucking dropped it. They did not want people, like, they were not proud. They did not give a shit about that game. Ugh. And then, of course, as soon as, like, Thousand Year Door was a thing, there was that whole deal where they stopped producing physical copies of a lot of Switch Mario games, or just Switch games in general, older Switch games. And Origami King literally has not gotten any sort of physical copies made since before Thousand Year Door released. They fucking dropped it. You can't even buy a physical copy of the game on Nintendo's website anymore. But anyway, I think it would be interesting if they were to ever try to come up with a Switch 2 edition thing for Origami King, because what would they even do? That game had a closed-off ending. Like, they would have to just, like, add a pipe that goes to a new location in the middle of the game or something. Like in Toad Town. I don't know. It could be interesting to have a gauntlet. That is something that I felt was kind of missing, you know? Like, Origami King had Scuffle Island, but... It had Scuffle Island, and it had the Ringer, but there wasn't any sort of battle gauntlet like the Pit of 100 Trials. You know? I actually really want something like the Pit of 100 Trials to come back. And Origami King didn't have that, and I was like, boo, thumbs down. They had other things like it, but not quite that. But in retrospect, I think it would have been boring. So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I know I was just kind of rambling for a while, and I appreciate those of you that stuck around and rambled with me. It was fun. I liked getting to talk about it. But anyway, I'll be starting Sticker Star in, like, probably September. I don't want to start a second series before I go to Germany for a month. So, I'll be starting Sticker Star in September. And in the meantime, I hope y'all enjoy the 1000 Year Duel Challenge and... Mario Party 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and forth. It's gonna be 1,000-year duel challenge with double pain, by the way. I bought double pain in both games at the end, so we're making it even harder. But 1,000-year duel challenge and Mario Party 3. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is, sometime next week. Bye. Man! What crazy people... I just realized my ceiling fan has been on. No wonder my microphone's been picking up noise. I forgot to turn the ceiling fan off before streaming. Oh well. Thanks for dropping in. Bye.